What's good, YouTube? Jeremiah here. Just wanted to drop this video for the week right here. So this is a quick story from the title. Probably name it Divine Timing. Divine Timing. And I've had a very eye-opening week. Like something you really can't write. I want to go through that little quick story and just drop a little few gems of what I got out of this week. This past week, it's been a very eye-opening week. I really wanted to drop a book review on like Thursday, but what happened to me this last week just superseded, all that. It kind of put me in a whole new mindset, for real, honestly. So it was last weekend. So like last Saturday, I was supposed to go out and go see my family back home in Georgia, but I really just wasn't really in the mood to take the drive. It was like a 4-hour drive from where I am. It's not too long, but I just wasn't in the mood to take that drive. My mom already went. She was down there, saying hey to everybody and, kicking it with the fam. And so, like I said, I just wasn't feeling it. I was at home. I don't know if y'all watched my last video, but I was talking to y'all about, me changing up my diet. So I was, in the middle of that, feeling like I'm going through like a crazy detox at the moment. Still am. So I end up waiting till like Monday to go. So I pull up like real late. Went to my auntie house, spoke to them for a minute, and then went up to my older cousin's house that I was going to be staying at. So I just went and stayed over there. So my diet, for those that are, kind of curious about it, I'm pretty much just on pretty much an all raw diet, just eating nothing but raw vegetables, raw fruit, and I feel amazing. I still kind of have like, some digestion delay, and that's one of the reasons that I wanted to switch up my diet, to just clean out everything, go through a cleansing, because my digestion has been really bad, like really bad. So I just wanted to and I wanted to clear my face up too. So I'll be posting results about that in the next month or so, because it takes time to really clean out your body. So yeah, I've been going through that. So I left Monday, got there Monday night, and then that Tuesday I was looking for somewhere to go eat. I've been pretty much eating nothing but fruit, probably like the last 4 days at that time. And you just going through that mental warfare, that I guess some people call it withdrawals, when you're on a diet and the old food that you used to eat is like calling your name. So I wanted to go out to eat, but just wanted to find the right thing to go out to eat. So I look up this vegan place about maybe 10 minutes from where I was. I went and just took the drive. So I went up over about 12, looked up the place, looking at the menu and everything, right? And I get there and it's closed. I'm like, damn, I drove way over here. Yeah, and I'm trying to do good, right? I went to this vegan place. I'm trying to do good. I'm trying to stick to my diet for the most part, even though it's not raw, but still like not eating meat, just to continue my cleanse. So I was just real close to just calling it quits and just going get some wings or something real fast, because I was on the way to go to my grandma's house. So I just want to get something real quick to eat. I was like, nah, let me just find something else that's close. So instead of going, no regular food, I was like, all right, I'll just go to this sushi spot around the corner, like it's like on the same plaza. So I really didn't even have to walk and didn't even have to drive, and just walk to it. So sushi for the most part is pretty clean. I could just still get like a vegetarian, or just get something light like salmon or shrimp in my sushi, and I still be pretty much still on the same. I didn't veer off too much. So I'll go in. I wanted to sit outside too, because I wanted to start getting more sunlight and start to eat more vegetables and things like that. So I walk in, tell them I want to sit outside. So I'm sit outside. So I end up getting like a miso soup and like one like shrimp roll or whatever. Still pretty light. Still I'm on the right path, even though it is kind of a cheat day or whatever. I'm still on the right path, right? So after I get done eating, I'm just sitting there watching. I think I was watching some like video on like Bitcoin or something, you know. And a guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey man, I just wanted to talk to you. Like, do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe in God?" And I pretty much told him that I do, but not in like a religious sense. I believe that He's in us. I believe that we are like smaller gods, but like gods of the earth type thing. And that kind of, interested him. And I sat and talked to him, and this guy was just pouring like just crazy knowledge on me, like stuff I already kind of knew about. But and then he started just add on, and I'll get to some of those things in a minute. But he just started talking, and we just had back and forth, and I knew that he was, on a whole nother level consciously. And this is this white guy, right? He was like, the reason I want to come talk to you, this guy just told me that just go and be social, and he said just come talk to you. So all right, so we just started talking, and I like the dude, and we ended up going like across the street to this coffee shop. So we started to talk a lot more, and he was saying that okay, the real reason. So we started talking just about life and stuff, and where he goes to school. He's like about 25, goes to this like Bible college. But it was very interesting. It was not necessarily Bible college, like a leadership type school, but that doesn't matter. But so we started talking, and he's just laying stuff down on him, and I'm really like opening up to him. I don't do that with a lot of people, but I knew that he was on another level of consciousness. I just knew that he like, all right, this guy, he's gonna know what I'm talking about with certain things. Start talking about the usual, like the hot topics on Twitter, like gun control, abortion type stuff, the LGBTQ community, and we agree on a lot of things. Like, and I don't really come across a lot of people that are, on the same type of mental game that I'm on with certain things, or don't even think about it, or don't even know that they, even would have an opinion on certain topics. Then he ended up telling me the real reason that I didn't want to come out and just say it is that God is showing me you're going through a cleanse. And like, how else would he have known that I have been changing my diet? And he's saying that he's looking heavy into changing his diet in a certain way for what makes him feel good. And we started talking about MMA and like boxing. He said he's getting into that. So it was like, finding someone that's trying to take their body to another level, their mind to another level, or already has, and just ended up just meeting them by accident. And then he ended up telling me that the same vegan restaurant that he wanted to go to and try, it was closed. He's not even from that area. He had no hotel, nothing. He was just driving through, just looking for a place to stop and eat on his way, driving from somewhere, I forgot where he said he was, to South Carolina, and I was in Georgia at the time. So he was driving through. So, what I'm saying? Then that's what gets back to the subject of this, is just divine timing. And he laid down a lot of stuff that I had that I knew that are going to happen, but not really, but hearing it from someone else and how I, came across this person, I knew, okay, it's getting a lot closer to those things than what I really realized. And a lot of those things were that it's going to be a lot of things changing in the financial system. And I will drop some videos on Bitcoin just from a beginner's perspective, because I'm still a beginner, even though I kind of been in it for a couple years. He says a lot of things in the financial system will be changing. So that let me know that I'm on the right path of, being into crypto, trusting banks less and less, only really using banks if you really have to. So he dropped that on me, like, yeah, I know. And then we started talking about that for a minute. So that was, a blessing to actually hear someone at my age actually sees the economic game, the economic rat race that we're in, and seeing through it, right? So he, he brought that up. And then he started to bring up about there's going to be a lot more natural disasters in places that normally didn't have them, and the places that do have natural disasters, they're going to be even stronger. And these things that I'm saying is no like concrete timeline. I don't have a date for you. I don't have a time, but we're inching closer to that time. And then he just started pouring stuff into me about what he sees in me, as far as, because of me knowing this type of stuff, I need to be telling people about it, teaching people about it in the best way that I can. I know I'm kind of all over the place right now, but just getting back to that divine timing, that was like my extra wake up call to things that I've already known what's going on, how crazy things are getting, and it was my confirmation, and also a little bit of a confidence boost that you're not the only person thinking like this, and you don't have to worry about ever being like completely lonely when you need someone to, talk about those things, right? And that goes for anybody. If you want to, grow and get better, and if that means shedding off certain people, you're going to find other people. And not to say the people that I know that are around now are bad people at all. They're not. But just knowing that there's someone that's exactly where you are on this, really in this journey all together, but you have to be willing to like step out on your new kind of like revelations. So if I wasn't even accepting that I need to change my diet altogether, I would never even went to that, that vegan spot. You see what I'm saying? Or if I would just went back to how I was eating, I would have probably just went to Chick-fil-A or something that day. So every area of your life, my bad, every area of your life where you need to grow or to throw things away, stand in it 10 times, because it's going to build your attraction to things that you need, things and people that you need to meet. And that's what God led me to meet this guy. What else did we talk about? So you talk about how the financial system we're in. It's not gonna be here long. A lot more natural disasters, so you need to be preparing. So that typical, if you live in areas that get hit by hurricanes a lot, and it's during that hurricane season, know that they will be worse this year. They will be worse really every year. You see how it's getting hotter and hotter. These natural disasters will become worse. We also talked about that, with all these things going on, there's going to be some type of apocalypse type scenario, warlike energy in the air, whether it will be spiritual or there really will be a real war here in the United States in some way, some type of apocalypse type things. And he was saying that there's going to be some, like, not camps, but I guess you can call it a camp, like camps for people that are on another wavelength, people that are trying to escape. And he gave me a city. I'm not gonna give that away because I'm not sure how, if that's supposed to be something that I was just supposed to hear, but there will be a city in the South that will be like the safe haven for people that want to, the people that are living righteously. He was just laying a lot of stuff on me, stuff I gotta dissect in myself. But number one thing that he told me is that you need to start speaking out a lot more. And I already had this YouTube page in mind and how I wanted to go, and things I would talk about, things I would kind of teach. And then as it starts to grow with my, I guess, I'm going to say fans for right now, even though I don't like that word. And then subjects that they will put me on to study, or they want to hear me speak on. So it all boils down to divine timing. Don't be in a rut of where you are mentally, where you are physically. Just own it, step into it. You still got to have action, but then the right people, the right thing, the opportunity will come in the divine timing. God's timing. And now I know, all right, you're on the right path. keep doing what you're doing. You're going to attract people that you need in your life right now. And if not right now, it's going to come. Friends, significant others, whatever. Or just people that's going to come by to give you advice. Because that was just advice that I needed from that guy. I ended up getting his number. Hopefully I can meet him again soon, or whenever. But that was just what I needed to hear. And it gives me confidence that I'm not just learning this stuff. Every experience that I've gone through, good or bad in the past, was for no reason. It wasn't for no reason. So I just got to keep going. Keep going, and clean my. Got to clean my. Once you clean it up inside, then everything else I feel like will be a lot more fluid. You know, when you really are moving, and with every decision is you're moving with attention. You know, with righteous intention. So everything I put in my body, when I work out, who would I surround myself with? If it's done with intention, then you're gonna attract more of the things that you want without even having to work. Like, and I'm starting to see that now. And even how crazy that sounds, but we've all heard that before. We've all heard, you know, it's like prayer. It's the same thing, but you can't just be praying and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta pray and put in action, and that's in every area. You know, I'm not saying everybody got to be an Olympic trainer or a participant to get right or get healthy, but just be intentional about what you're putting in your body. Like, stop the fast food. That's the number one thing. I don't care if you don't eat meat or you do, but you gotta stop eating out. This shit is not the same anymore, and I can tell the difference right now. Not to go too far off subject, but all these things is happening for a reason. Like, have y'all noticed that, especially since 2020, fast food is just crazy now. Even restaurant food kind of makes me feel bad, like really, really bad after. Even if I do get something healthy off the menu, it is horrible out here. So you got to clean up inside, because it's getting worse out here. Everything, like, we're not even gonna even know if your fruits, organic fruits, or if they really organic or not. But yeah, I just want to tell that quick story. Divine timing. You know, if you clean up everything inside, clean up your mental, you'll attract the things that you need to hear, attract the things that you need to do, and also you're gonna get the things that you want as well out of it. So I need to, you know, step up my game all together, all the way around. But just don't think of it as a chore. It's just, how do I get higher? You know, because I feel amazing. I do have my moments of like laziness or whatever, but you know, I want that everlasting, infinite energy that you can get from when you eat the right foods, and I know that. And meeting that guy today, it just confirmed that. All right, I'm doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna get tested, but I'm on the right path. I just gotta step into it all the way, 10 toes, all the way down, because we're coming into a time where, man, we need people to start speaking out on this bullshit, man. It's been going on too long. For the ones that also know that, you know, you think a little bit different than everyone. How do everyone not see the things that I'm seeing? You just gotta start just talking. Make a little YouTube, something. Talk to your family. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we living like this? We need to be doing this, and this. If you already have the solutions, we gotta go, man. We don't have a lot of time, man, and it's getting worse. The game is getting worse. Check on your food. Check on your medicine, your water, everything, because they are not playing fair at all. At all. I'm telling you, at all. He laid down some stuff for me. You need to get into fasting. I know I'm gonna be on a fast probably right before, you know, I start back working in August. A little 2 to 3 day juice fast. We gotta get used to not eating as much. because I'm not even not eating as much, but only eating what you need, eating what you need, buying what you need, because there's going to be a time where these things are going to be harder and harder to come by, or at least the good things, the fresh foods, are going to be harder and harder to come by. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. I even see in the grocery store, like, the color on certain fruits in certain stores just aren't as bright. Stuff don't taste the same. It's wicked, man. It's wicked. But divine timing. If you're on the right path, you don't have to worry about when something's going to come, because it's going to come at the divine time. Divine timing. Divine timing. You know what you need to work on? Because we run from it. You know, everybody know exactly what they need to work on. And I'll talk about myself too. I know exactly what I need to do. But anything that you are trying to run from, or you're running from unconsciously, whether you wake up in the morning, you get on your phone. I know I need to wake up right. At least the first 2 hours of the day needs to be, make sure I'm juicing and go work out. But I be procrastinate. We all do it. I'm learning too. But it comes in divine timing once you are on the right path. So stay on the right path. Stay on the right path. I don't want to make this too long, Marty. 20 minutes in? I know I kind of went around the world, but that person that that come across in your life that's saying, "Oh, I would see you doing this," and the night before you was watching a video on that same thing, that's divine timing. See what I'm saying? Or you had just had a thought about a place you want to go, and all of a sudden your friend calling you, "Hey, we should go to this place for the weekend." That's divine timing, because you don't know what you're gonna do there, or how you're gonna meet someone or an opportunity in that place. So divine timing. But it only happens when you're on the right path. It could be warnings too. It could be opportunities, but just keep going, keep talking, keep doing anything that's your strength, or whatever God is leading you to, certain foods, certain diets. Do it, and then everything will start flowing. It will start flowing. Not saying it's gonna be perfect, because I had my day to day. It was hard to get up this morning, but just flow. Keep flowing, and stay 10 tones of what you know you need to do and what you believe in your heart. So that was my little quick story. And again, divine timing. And everything else, it's gonna fall in place. Stay ready, stay on the right path, and everything be straight. That's all I got for today. Deuce.